animation, I think, is a fascinating area from an acting point of view, because it's not really like anything else. You're providing a portion of the performance, but then somebody else brings something to it, and you start to feed off what the animators are creating, and I think that's a really interesting thing to be involved with, I think, as a performer, because it's inspiring, and it's also you have to, in some ways it's quite restricting because you're conforming to what somebody else has created, but that forces you to sort of do things in a different way, in a new way, and to try and tell stories through your voice when the physicality is someone else's. That's all very, I think that's, I mean, that's a very sort of selfish reason to do it, of course, because but that, it just as an acting challenge, I think that's very appealing, and because I think it's a great world and a fabulous idea, and I think the people creating the world of Tree Foot Tom are very talented and inspired, and that's something that I was very keen to be part of.
Sorry! I'm back now! Did you miss me? Sorry.
You always want to tell good stories, and I think when you're doing something for children, you're all the more aware of how formative those stories will be. I certainly was hugely formed by stories that I was told as a child, whether that was in a book or at the cinema or in the theatre or on television. And probably television more than any medium, if I'm honest, was what influenced me as a child and formed who I am and formed my response to literature and to storytelling and therefore the world around me. I think it's hugely important, and I think it's an incredible, wonderful thing that we have channels like CBeebies and CBBC and that devote so much time and effort and skill to telling wonderful stories. It's much more important than we ever seem to remember, I think.
It's my favourite thing to do. Please, 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 will you do it with me? Please, 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 please.
I think the stuff that you receive when you're that young, when you're still learning how the world works in really quite basic ways, I think it's very exciting to be involved in something that speaks to that audience. I mean, clearly these are hugely formative years. I think it's really important that we can create television that's of a high quality and that's crafted and that's skillful and hopefully very good. It looks beautiful, what I've seen, and I've yet to see a fully finished episode. We'll often sort of, as episodes are in different states of readiness, they'll come back and we might re-record a little bit or a little something, and you'll see the animation slowly develop through stages, and every time you see the next stage, it just seems to get more and more lush and beautiful and colourful, and there's a real sort of filmic quality to the animation in this.
Whoa! Oh!
I can't wait to see all the finished episodes, because everything I've seen so far has just been a visual feast.
Oh. Mm. 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 Finished? I've only just started. I'll do it when I'm done here. Mm. Nom, nom. Mm.